There's a lot that could be said about Umbumbulu, from the children playing and singing in the open spaces, the mothers selling food and clothes at the market. The people thrive with love and passion for one another, which provides a great atmosphere within the place. You won't miss the cheerful faces and the open arms. They are willing and ready to support one another and are ready for all the opportunities that they are about to experience.
Ubuntu Design Group changes the way we look at informal settlements in shantytown. It basically helps us understand that it's all about the people at the fundamental and core of redesigning these communities. It is all about partnering and collaborating with some of the most creative individuals in the world. And that is why in the Ubuntu process, the biggest part of the process is listening to build, paying attention to what people are already doing. And after listening to build, then building to enable opportunity, building to enable commerce, building to enable that creativity that already exists to continue happening, and building to enable community.
So what we discovered in central Durban is that it's a vibrant city with a large shipping industry, lots of tourism, a great beach on the Indian Ocean, and a world-famous stadium. But the vast majority of the city is actually in outlying rural areas, such as in Umbumbulu, Chesterville, and Kumashu. What we discovered there was the definition of Ubuntu, where people are striving to uplift each other in their local communities through their talents, through the landscape, with this desire to grow their local communities so that they will thrive where they are.
The Ubuntu process was really manifested in the meetings. The first meeting that we had was with the locals of the Umbumbulu community. People were very eager to attend, to respond, and to contribute to the process that we had and the proposal that we had presented. We initially learned that housing was an imminent need, but we also received affirmation and excitement when we presented the ideas about incorporating community design and housing and how small-scale entrepreneurship could really help develop that community in a positive way. In our affordable housing proposal, we catered to a specific family that was identified by the Ubuntu Design Group. The Mchali family hopes to be self-sustaining regardless of their physical obstacles, and so our discussions that we had with them rendered very valuable information about how we could make their lives more comfortable and safe through our design. Part of enabling community means that local craftsmen will be employed in completing the finalized design of the Mchali house. So we also got to walk through the settlement of Umbumbulu, and being on the ground really helped us to witness the beauty that the landscape had to offer and the small-scale entrepreneurship that was already happening, such as tuck shops or barber shops. But we also saw how much the local taxis are relied on for people to leave to go to work or to find other retail and markets. So therefore we really got to see the need for development in this location, but also the potential that it already has to offer with its landscape and small-scale entrepreneurship. Young minds are also very important for the future of Umbumbulu and small towns alike. We got to meet with local high schoolers from the area and engaged with them about current design obstacles that were present in their towns and also possible future solutions. It was very exciting and inspiring to be able to engage with them and talk about what they had observed and what they hoped for the future for their areas. It was also exciting to meet with officials from Itiquini municipality and the city of Durban. They provided us with vital information about local laws and limits that we needed to be aware of. And we, even though we were foreigners, got to present what we had learned from meetings that we had had earlier in the week and in a way act as ambassadors for the locals of Umbumbulu. In the end, we walked away with support and encouragement and a hope for a long-term relationship. We were actually mostly nervous for our presentation and meeting with Durban University of Technology. We knew that these students were well aware of local construction methods, cultural and living habits, but to our relief, we were well received and engaged in dialogue about Zulu heritage, apartheid design, and also public spaces, which led to great feedback in our design proposals. Before we left, we visited Umbumbulu one last time with a tribal official guiding us. We were blessed to arrive on a busy market day and see locals fill the streets. That day we really learned more about Umbumbulu's history, about local tribal laws that govern the land, but also see small-scale entrepreneurship thriving already. In each of our interactions, by listening and engaging, our proposed design was refined and it was customized for the community of Umbumbulu.
So besides an actual house for the Mchali family, what the Ubuntu process ended up yielding is a vision for reimagining and rethinking Umbumbulu, reframing a place that is usually dismissed into a model for the future of eThekwini, presenting Umbumbulu as an investment opportunity where we find an inclusive economic environment in which national retailers complement local entrepreneurs and vice versa, where all people are inherently valuable and have potential, channeling government investment into tangible opportunities for learning, skills building, and whole community health, where design can enable independence and economic opportunity and freedom, learning from the creative ways in which ordinary people have found resourceful ways of shaping things that divide into places that connect, where skilled youth have a future, even at the edge of a great metropolis, by plugging them into a local economy and avoiding the continued migration of the future generation into the urban center, and where the future is pursued collaboratively, built on local assets, agriculture, ecotourism and the beautiful landscape, construction, built on the best of Zulu heritage, but made for the current market. We saw God work through people in this project. Ubuntu means I am because you are, but we are because He is.
There you go. Nice.